Hi everyone, this is Maya and welcome back to my podcast, That Redhead with Cancer. I really like to apologize that I couldn't keep up with my schedule because I had like sore throat, sore mouth, sore tongue, and sore everything because of you know who. And by you know who, I don't mean it's the Lord Voldemort that we all know. I mean because of chemo. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about grief reaction. You know, whenever shit happens in life, I'm sorry for my strong language. Whenever bad things happen in life, like cancer or terminal illness or things like that, because we are human, we have the spectrum of emotional response, and that is called grief reaction. And then I think it's also called as depth reaction. So in this episode, I'm gonna talk about that kind of reaction. With the reaction of myself also, and I've named this episode Romanticizing My Emotional Response to Cancer. Stage 1 denial is quite simple because it is bad news. We don't want to accept it. We are human. We all have the same reaction, but everyone have the different feelings in their minds to that, because this is bad news, right? So we don't know what will happen and what we're gonna have to face next. This is scary, and I know this is so scary. And so everyone has every different reaction, but denial is a basic rule. And as for me, it was like, I was denying it for like 4 months because I've had all the alarming feature of cancer, but I keep saying to myself that I don't have family history, or I'm not that cancer age or like that. So but when I had the pain shot, I had to go through with the scan, and when I read the scan, the results show cancer. And I think this is it. That was end of my denial. And the second reaction is called anger. You know, of course, we're human and we're always angry about everything. And then because this is bad news, there is extra anger, extra madness, these kind of things. And everyone will respond to bad news with angry reaction, of course, like why it had to be me, why me, and why this kind of shit. And it's like in one of the scary movie, I keep remembering the actress is asking like why, and these kind of things. But that is funny thing, but this is not funny way. And my opinion, I think whenever someone had to face this kind of new, I felt it was like a sentence, a sentence to something, So like, when did I do so wrong to deserve it? I don't even smoke or drink, and this kind of thing. The third reaction is called bargaining, and I'm not 100% sure what does it mean, but I think at this point, is there something we can do or this kind of thing like that. But in this episode, I'm gonna talk about my bargaining. I'm not quite sure whether it is right or wrong, but I think I take the bargaining level too far. But so I'm one of, as I said earlier, I watch like a lot of movies, and I'm one of those people who really hate sad endings. So I try to avoid this sad ending, and but of course I fell into them sometime. Like, I haven't moved on from the bridge to Therapedia. Like, it was like 15 years ago too, but I haven't moved on from it yet. And then the movie A Walk to Remember by Shane West and Mandy Moore, and the Sweet November by Keanu Reeves, and I really love him. And I think Dying Young by Julia Roberts. I was very young back then, and I try to avoid the 5 feet apart because I really like close brows, and so these kind of people. What I'm trying to say is that in all those movies, they have the romantic partners, and then to support them, to love them. And then I think the movies are trying to show the unconditional love, or how to live through the darkness and these kind of things. But I couldn't, shake the thought that, yeah, I don't have that kind of romantic feeling, but I have cancer. So I'm going to name this episode Romanticizing My Emotional Response to Cancer. And yeah, this is it. That's why. But, I'm thinking like I have my family, my mentor, and my friends, and those who love me. And I'm happy to know that they really care about me. So and I'm very thankful to them. And in the same time, I'm thinking is that, yeah, there is one less lonely and sad man in this world for me. I think that is good, really good. And that is the lyric from Justin Bieber song. And the full reaction is depression. And then we are all familiar with the word. And at some point in life, I think we have all had faced depression. And but this time, this is different. Learning about cancer, knowing that your time might be limited, these kind of things, it can cause you way more depressed than ever before. And that, and also that chemo is so bad. I thought, yeah, everyone says it's bad, so I knew it, but I didn't think it would be that bad, but it's that bad. So yeah, that can cause the depression, also all the side effect, and the watching other people having their normal daily life. That can also, it provoke depression. And but what can we do about it? We just have to know it's there, just face it, live with it, deal with it, and then accept it. And I think this is it. The final reaction is called acceptance. So I think that is the best one. That's when we learn that we have to face it, right? And we gotta do what we gotta do, and these kind of things. So acceptance is cool, I think. So in this episode, I would like to give several messages. Like the first one is that like the like Brandon Lee said in the original Crow movie 1994, like it can't rain all the time, so don't lose hope. And the other message is that I think it is okay to have depression, and it is okay to have all the spectrums of emotion in the world. And I think it is also normal, but don't take time too long, being in a depressed state from too long, because there are things that we can do, and I really don't want to miss the opportunities. And the other message will be funny and weird, I think, because currently I'm trying to watch the healing drama, especially on Netflix, and weirdly I choose Drawing Closer, which is the Japanese drama with the terminal illnesses and the sad ending. And the next drama I chose is The Love Next Door, which is the Korea drama series. I chose it because it is romantic comedy, and then I thought it would be funny and very pleasant, and both the actors are handsome and pretty, so I intentionally chose it for my healing purpose. But weirdly, in the latest episode, the female lead was treated with serious stomach, and she had surgery and then chemo, and then she is now in remission. But yeah, these yeah, the twist is, it gets me. And then the weird thing is that I can relate everything they're saying right now. Previously I just hate the sad ending, but right now I get them, I get what they are saying. So I think it is really yeah, safe to face it. That's it. And the main thing is that don't try to think about it too much. I'm trying to live day by day, live in the present, and not thinking much about my future or my past or what other people are doing, achieving, or things like that. And then Yeah, just stay still and stay safe. So this is the end of my podcast, and I like to say that there are a lot of us, so don't be afraid, don't lose hope. And then, Kampani Majoka Ishoni. It is from the anime that I have watched. So goodbye. See you next time.